I think we are live.
I think we are live. I think it's happening.
Hello,
Hello. We did it.
We did. I'm just making sure we're live on all our
Hello.
platforms. And there we go. Here we are live.
Welcome. Hello.
Hello. I'm showing, see, look at this, Simone. There we are live on the platform. And we are live on Instagram. Hello, everybody.
I love it when technology does its thing and it actually works.
It is. I'm just going to pin a comment because if you're watching on my Instagram, I want to make sure you know where to go for the most immersive experience. We are doing a live stream meal prep class.
Yes.
Which is so fun with Simone Lovell. So give me half a second. Why don't you welcome everybody and ask them to start.
I'm so happy you guys are here. Welcome, welcome. Hello, McMary. Hello. Tammy, hi. Lovely to see you. Let me know where you are tuning in from. Hi, Jody. Lovely to see you. Lori, hello, hello. And where are we sending them, Dawn?
So we're going to send them to approvedtoshop.com. And if you're watching on Simone's Instagram, that doesn't have like a full integration. So please go to approvedtoshop.com. If you're watching on my Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, you can go to that website also. But you can also easily comment Queen, and we're going to send you a DM to have the ability to watch, but also click buttons so that when you see, you know, the set of measuring spoons you like, or the cookbook that we have, you're going to be able to do that with a click of a button.
Click of a button. So that's on approvedtoshop.com. If you're coming in from my phone. Hi, Angela. Hello, hello. So where are you tuning in from in the world? In the world.
Yeah.
Okay, let me know.
I love it. Okay, so let's get started. And we will be checking comments. I will say for those of you on Simone's Instagram, the easiest way for us to monitor those is by going to approvedtoshop.com, because then we have one sort of central area, which I think is important. So I'm just going to grab my computer for a second because I want to make sure I highlight, first of all, you are the Queen of Cottage Cheese. I'm not going to bury the lead. Everyone's looking at your cookbook right now. So I'm going to highlight that in our Approved to Shop platform. Can you tell us a little bit about this newest thing that you're doing?
Well, should we talk about today first?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just going to multitask. There we go. Okay, I'm good.
Okay. So first of all, today, I'm going to be sharing with you 2 things that will change your kitchen forever. Okay, that's the goal. Number 1 is cottage cheese and all the unbelievable things that you can make with it. And number 2, we're going to be talking about meal prep and meal prep that actually fits into your real life. So if you've been feeling like you're eating the same thing on repeat, you're feeling bored when it comes to your food, you're feeling confused as to even where to start when it comes to eating healthy or meal prep, and you're feeling like you're spending hours in the kitchen and still stuck, then today is for you. My promise, by the end, I'm going to show you start to finish how you meal prep, how you build a system, how you make this easy, how you make this effortless and fun. Like, I want you to...
Fun?
Yes.
Fun? I mean, so this is the thing. You and I have known each other for, it's got to be 15 years.
15 years.
So we figure this is about our 4th live together. Our very first one was on breakfast television years ago. And this is our first, we call it a live shopping event. But as you know, you're watching this, I want you to know that you're going to walk out of this hour and 15 minutes with usable tips and things that you can do right now. Now, we happen to have the ability for you to purchase the bundle that includes the apron, the digital cookbook, and also your
meal prep
course, which we're going to kind of do a bit of a snippet of here today. But you're also going to be able to just learn a lot of things.
You're going to learn. So, my goal is that you walk away just feeling empowered and excited about your kitchen. Like, I want everyone to feel like the queen of their kitchen, the queen of meal prep. And if you want to be the Queen of Cottage Cheese, you can also be the Queen of Cottage Cheese. I'll be the Queen of Cottage Cheese.
That's why I put in, if you're watching on social media, my social media, comment Queen, and I'll send you, my robot will send you a DM to get into the approvedtoshop.com room. So let me just explain how that quickly works. So when you go into that room, you're going to watch on your phone if you want to. It's going to look kind of like this, but there's going to be little buttons on the bottom. So right now I've highlighted the bundle that gives you the meal prep course, which, by the way, is like coming to you for free when you basically get the apron and the digital cookbook. That's kind of the value of it. But then there's another button that says all products. And on there, you're going to learn what protein powder we're using today, the measuring cups, the jars. And not because we're like, oh my gosh, you have to have all these things, but we know that people see things and they're like, how do I get, like, what's the color of Dawn's lipstick? I did not script that. So thank you for joining us. And let us know where you're watching from. I will be checking comments periodically, but just to be respectful of everyone's time, I want to get going. So, so let's start. What are we doing first?
Okay. So My best tip when it comes to, well, first of all, cottage cheese. Why cottage cheese? I mean, if you've been in my world, you've heard me talk about cottage cheese ad nauseum. I'm going to just like gloss over why cottage cheese really quick. It is truly the star of the show. It is affordable. It's accessible. One of the best proteins, I think, that you can grab on the market. It can be sweet. It can be savory. I'm going to be showing you all the things. You can meal prep with it, which I'm going to show you as well. Plus, it is going to stabilize your blood sugar. That is really important. As a nutritionist, I care that your blood sugar is going to be stable all day long. It starts with a really healthy macro balanced breakfast, which is going to reduce cravings later in the day. It's going to improve your mood, improve your energy levels, help you with fat loss, boost your GLP1. So, I mean, I think this is the most magical ingredient on the market. Truly.
So many people, and I'm just, I personally love cottage cheese. Like I'll take the regular cottage cheese and I'll mix it with apples and a little cinnamon.
Yeah.
I love it. But because it's cheese.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people think of it as this weird thing. It's cheese, my friends, but it's the texture, I think, that turns people off a lot.
You won't even know.
Yeah.
You won't even know in the stuff that we're prepping together today. And you're going to walk away with some recipes as well, free. Just to, you know, try this at home as well.
Yeah. Okay. So, and by the way, you're using, you know, you've got this cottage dream cottage cheese, which is a little different than the kind of cottage cheese when I buy like Concern or.
So, okay. I mean, when it comes to cottage cheese, really quick, they're not all created equal. If you're having it from time to time, no big deal. You can, you know, grab whatever. But when you start to look at the ingredients, if you're having it every single day, you really do want to get a good quality one. This one I love. If you're in Canada, Cottage Dreams. If you're in the States, Good Culture is another great one. I don't have the links for these, but this one's Whole Foods in Canada. And it's 2 ingredients, Dawn.
Yeah.
2.
Right.
Versus like a long, plus very little sodium. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the active bacterial culture, which is actually going to help your gut. And then the milk product. That's it. That's it. No gums.
And the texture of this one, it's a little like if you want to sprinkle it on your salad, it's not like a feta, but it's like, it would be like putting like a sprinkle of that.
Yeah.
And I will say, you know, if you are just trying to do the best you can and you've got, you know, your Dairyland cottage cheese in the fridge, like, no, you're going to be good. We're just trying to help you make better choices.
Absolutely. Right? And when you bake with this, cook with this, add 1 to 2 tablespoons of water per cup of cottage cheese, and then that way you're going to get the same texture as the other one.
Beautiful. Where are you watching from? You're streaming on all social media channels. Let us know where you are watching from. We would love to help teach you a little bit about achieving possibly your goals or just living a more relaxed, less stressful life, because for a lot of people, Simone, people find a lot of stress in meal prep. So I know we're kind of got a little bit of a 2-part program today. We're talking cottage cheese.
So we're talking meal prep as well.
And we're talking meal prep.
And this comes from me just being a business owner, a single mom, used to spend hours and hours and hours in the kitchen, like 7 to 10 hours a week. I did the math. And it was taking just the fun out of my life. And I knew that if I was going to teach this to other people, I needed to come up with a system. And so that is what I'm going to share with you today. And it's also part of my meal prep course that's included. It's normally a $600 course, but you're getting it in our bundle today. This is where I teach you absolutely everything, how to make this a system, how to make this easy and accessible and effortless.
Yeah.
And really my meal prep is 1 to 2 hours per week maximum. And I actually love it now because I'm not spending hours in the kitchen. And I have a life. I have a life with my daughter. It's like, it's changed my life.
Some of the things that again, if you're in the approved to shop room, you're going to see the links of everything. You actually see a little button to press. It's not like typing a hyperlink and you get to watch the show. We have got Betty Jo, who is watching from Longboat Key, Florida. Listen, I keep seeing you on the phone, but my eyes aren't so good. So
we love Betty Jo. Betty Jo is in my GLP1 boost lab.
Marla is asking, can you buy regular cottage cheese for the recipes in your cookbook and then save cottage cheese for eating with bananas and fruits, just because the price difference between the two? Great question, Marla.
Great question. Absolutely. You can absolutely do that. So the question is, use this just when you're eating it raw, Marla, and then when you're cooking, use the other. Absolutely do that.
Yeah, great question. By the way, Marla, we have also got the links to, if you know, I know you may be in one of Simone's programs, but you can get, you know, there's bundles that just, you know, have the aprons and all this other stuff. So everything is listed when you go to approvedtoshop.com. Donna Sharp is watching from Vancouver. Yay. I'm so glad that you're all finding your way into approvedtoshop.com for the most immersive experience. Okay,
let's start from the beginning. Okay, so when it comes to meal prep, the famous quote, Dawn, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So we got to plan our week.
Yes.
And this right here, I know it seems so simple, but it's completely changed my life. So what it is, how can I show you?
I've highlighted it on our shopping room too. It's
okay,
there.
thank you. So basically, it's a meal planner. It's a magnetic board that goes on your fridge. And what I do is I sit down with my 12-year-old at the beginning of the week, and we decide what meals we're going to be having together. This has changed everything in our family because, now I'm including her in the process. Right? I think this is maybe $15, but it's been
I got it listed. It's $18.99. So again, I've highlighted in our live shopping room. So you just have to press a button if you want. It's there for you.
Yeah. For today, take what works, leave what doesn't. But this, to me, I can plan now. I'm planning. And you'll see here, there's some that are in green. And that's because today I'm going to actually show you this. We're going to take one meal and turn it into 3 different meals.
Hold on. So we're going to cook once.
Yes.
And eat different meals.
So completely different meals.
So this doesn't really count as leftover. Like my husband doesn't love leftovers.
It's not leftovers.
It's not leftovers.
This is different.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. But I mean, like that's how you make meal prep a system, right? And you make it easy. We're working way too hard when it comes to meal prep, right? And I've done that for a couple times. So there's another one here. There's a fajita tray bake that's going to turn into 2 different things. And then there's cabbage rolls that are going to turn into 2 different things.
I love cabbage rolls. Oh my gosh, are you guys getting hungry? Let me know.
Yes.
We've got Angela watching from Burnaby, Michelle watching from Nova Scotia, Dina from North Vancouver. Gosh, I'm just so thrilled everybody is watching.
Great. Okay, so first plan. And if you're not getting the magnet, just do it on a piece of paper. Then what you want to do after that is make sure you have the right tools. And make them pretty if you can. If you're starting from scratch, I like to just get nicer things because I've had the plastic ones and then the handle breaks off and I don't feel excited about meal prep because it's just gross.
Yeah.
Right. So I invested in some nice gold. I love gold. So I invested in some nice gold cups, gold spoons.
Those aren't very much. $20.99
for both.
For both.
Yeah,
and that's Canadian pricing, by the way. I linked it again on approvetoshop.com. Watch live.
Yeah, I love these. I think they're so pretty. It motivates me. It's kind of like getting that nice gym outfit or gym shoes, right?
It's very Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
It's very Martha Stewart. Right? I love it.
Because I want to feel like Martha Stewart in my kitchen.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's what makes it more enjoyable.
Yes.
Like it goes from being a chore to being something that you enjoy. And I think I don't know if you watched, I was interviewing Catherine Roscobar yesterday, and she was deals with neuroplasticity, and she was talking about how you can rewire your brain. And I bring this up only because sometimes it is that mind shift between
100%.
I hate meal prep to I love it because I'm going to use these nice cups and I'm going to open my fridge and have breakfast ready for me and feeling like you're at a hotel or a spa.
Yeah, I love Catherine Roscobar, by the way, but we have to start with that identity piece. We have to, and that's what I love about wearing an apron. Because the moment you put that apron on, I want you to be like, I'm the queen of my kitchen. I've got this. This is going to be easy. This is going to be fun. Versus like, I hate this. This is the last thing I want to do right now. Because then it's like, no one's going to enjoy it. Okay, so get your tools. If you can get double of your tools, that's good because you're going to be using a lot when you're meal prepping. Okay. Oh, no, this is first. We're going to be testing these breakfast cookies, Dawn.
Okay. So all of the, just to be clear, all of these recipes are available in your Queen of Cottage Cheese cookbook. Now, just for clarity, because don't be adding us when you go, I want the hardcover. This is like a demo version.
Yes.
And once Simone gets to the point where there is like a demand for like hundreds of them, then you will publish. But the reality is your digital cookbook, let me just tell you, and I will have a bite of this in a second. So what's great about this is it looks exactly the same, but it's digital. And then you actually, when you go to the table of contents, you don't have to scroll through everything. It's like flipping through a cookbook. It's like you press the button and it will take you directly to, so let's see, where is that recipe in here? Breakfast cookies. There it is, right
breakfast
there.
Cookies.
So I will go into breakfast cookies and I'm going to click it. And I probably didn't click it right there. Oh, I think I'm just hitting it wrong. Hold on.
Where is that?
41. Right at the end.
41.
There we go. See, so we got like fingers all over the place here. And it just takes you right to the page.
Yeah.
So I want you to know that, this is built for you to succeed, to be respectful of your time. Because that's what this is about.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about how?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
We need to talk about, because we've been told that cookies are bad for us, right? That we shouldn't eat cookies, or if you're going to have cookies, only have them once in a while, right? Now you can eat cookies.
Okay. Cookies. And these are called breakfast cookies.
Yes.
So I'm going to assume these are, we hear a lot about macros.
Yes. Okay. So these are macro balanced.
Okay.
Which basically means that you've got the right balance of carbs, protein, and fat. That is going to help with balancing your blood sugar. Energy levels are going to be more stable. Tell me what you think. Can you even tell that there's cottage cheese in there?
No.
So they're high protein.
Cottage cheese, I didn't even think about that. There's cottage cheese in here.
There's 12 grams of protein per cookie. Do you know how hard that you would never, you're going to find cookies on the market are going to have refined sugar in them, right? They're going to spike your blood sugar. They're not going to have any protein. They're going to have a ton of ingredients that don't serve you. These ones are incredible. They're filled with nuts and seeds. And I've called them our breakfast cookies for busy mornings because, and I'll tell you why.
I mean, come on. Are you kidding me?
Do you love them?
I think they are absolutely spectacular. I used to be a big fan of the morning glory muffin kind of thing.
That's what this is. Yeah.
But there's a nice density, a mouthfeel to this. It holds together. So this is what I want you to understand. She is the queen of cottage cheese because she makes you believe you're not even eating cottage cheese unless you love cottage cheese. And then there are recipes that allow you to love cottage cheese.
That's true.
But the whole point of this, Simone, is leveraging a very cost-friendly source of protein. And with 12 grams of protein?
12 grams of protein.
So would this be a perfect amount for breakfast? Or
no,
do
you want
to have something else?
You want a couple?
Okay.
Want two?
Or something else.
Or something else. You could have it with a smoothie. But I love this for busy mornings, right? You're rushing out the door, taking your kids to school. Now you can have breakfast. And I teach all of my clients that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It's going to set you up so that you don't have cravings later on in the day, so that your energy is stable.
I mean, these are ingredients you're going to recognize: banana, cottage cheese, almond butter, maple syrup, rolled oats, pumpkin seeds, cranberries, chia seeds, cinnamon, salt. If you don't like pumpkin seeds,
don't use them.
You don't like cranberries, you can put dry blueberries if you want.
Put anything.
Or
just more of another ingredient.
Yeah.
Right? And then you're going to have the same.
This is great. It's on page 41 of your cookbook, which, by the way, I've highlighted in our Queen of Cottage Cheese
comments.
Because
I would love to see, because I know that Marla has bought it. Have you
Melissa
tried it?
She said, great quick breakfast. That's from Melissa.
Nice.
Who else has said something? Sophia has said, oh, yum. And again, these are all on our phone.
Nice.
I just can't see
if
that
you have
far.
questions.
Yes. Oh, Daniela says, do kids like these? My kids are suspicious. So clearly, who is that, Diane? Daniela. So clearly she's done the whole, blending up spinach in a smoothie, and the kids felt totally duped.
Yes, exactly. Thing, right? Well, these have a sweet kick, right? I mean, Shelby would think that there's sugar in here for sure.
I mean, in theory, and I'm not trying to reinvent the cookbook or anything like that, but you want to throw a couple little chocolate chips in there, you could too, right?
Great idea.
You could
make it kid friendly. Yes. Yeah.
Why not? And now there are so many other types of sources of that, like carob chips and things that might be a little dark chocolate.
Yes. Yes.
Right. I mean, listen, she's a queen.
No, do that. Whatever gets your kids eating pumpkin seeds.
I love it.
I'm all about that.
Beautiful. This is delicious.
So that's the first
delicious.
We're going to be making a recipe in a second, by the way. We're going to be making our protein pancake bowl, but I want to show you.
My kids love them.
Oh, your kids love them, Angela.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, good. So I wanted to show you this one next. Before we get into actually giving you a recipe. So if you
are so cute, by the way.
Yeah, if you don't have the cookbook and you want a recipe, I'm going to be walking you through a recipe in a second. Dawn's going to be putting it together. So make sure you just have a pen and paper. But I want to show you this one. This is our creamy strawberry chia puddings. Now, this is another easy on the go thing to take with you.
Let me show everybody really close.
Yeah.
And by the way, I've highlighted these jars. I actually, I use the link and bought some of these jars.
You bought that?
They're on the way.
Yeah. Oh, I have to tell you about the jars. Okay, so these are dishwasher safe. But again, for me, I had the old mason jars and they're just not as pretty. So I got prettier jars. It motivates me.
Well, I think that's kind of the key, right?
Yeah.
When again, we talk about what would you enjoy. Now, if you've got regular mason jars in your cupboard or you got Tupperware, whatever, use what you have. But if you are inspired by anything, what you see, that's why we put it here, only because we know people ask.
Yeah.
So that's now. Would this be one full serving?
This is actually two. I wanted to make it look pretty for you. So this is 2, and each serving is 20 grams of protein. So in this full jar, that's 40 grams of protein right there.
Right.
And they're intended as a snack, but you could absolutely turn it into a meal as well. Now, I'll tell you why I love chia. Chia seeds are an incredible fiber. And that is one of my GLP1 hacks, protein and fiber. And the way that it works is that when you ingest protein, when you ingest fiber and it hits your gut, you've got these special L cells called, or special cells called L cells. When they detect those two things, protein and fiber, they release more GLP1. So that is a hack. Make sure every meal has fiber, every meal has protein. Chia seeds have 5 grams of fiber per tablespoon. Right here, we've got 15 grams of fiber. 15 grams of fiber.
That's like unbelievable.
A lot.
Yeah, you talk about this in your social media.
Yes.
Of course, a lot of us, especially women, are hyper focused on protein, and as we should be.
Yes.
But you also need to be diligent about fiber.
Yes. Fiber, in my opinion,
this is so good, by the way.
Isn't it good? It's very strawberry rich, right?
Yeah, and I would say, and I mean, obviously, if you like something sweeter, you could always, but I don't love super
and it's
sweet
not
things.
super sweet.
It's not. So now, is this to the recipe? So
this is to the recipe.
So the recipe again is available in the Queen of Cottage Cheese cookbook. Yes, we've got a physical one on display here, but it's also in your digital version of the cookbook. And I'm just going to do a little how beautiful everything. There's the cover, right?
By the way, this was so much work.
Was it?
To get our cottage cheese cookbook to life. It was I have to send a shout out to my team. This is not just me putting it together. I just showed up for the photos. My team really was the one who created this incredible
right from this kitchen. From this kitchen. And so what happens when you do the digital, you just find the recipe here, and then you would click it. So there's also another pudding. There's a creamy strawberry. Is this one we're having? Creamy strawberry chia?
That's the one.
There's also a sticky date chia pudding, which I expect is probably almost like a sticky toffee pudding.
Really good.
So here's the recipe. It's right there, right? That's the recipe you're getting, the very one I tried. Yeah. And again, using ingredients we know. Now, you are using a vanilla chai, a vanilla protein.
I want to talk about this because that's why it's so high in protein. So this is 20 grams of protein per serving. In this jar right now, it's double serving, so we got 40. But this is a protein powder that I use, and I get asked, which protein powder I use every single day. And this is the first protein powder that I've ever partnered with in 26 years of working as a nutritionist. And that's because it's the cleanest one I've ever found. There's no fillers. It's all organic. It's 100% natural. It's quality protein. But most importantly, and this is if you're going to use this or not, I want you to make sure whatever protein powder you're using is third-party tested. Have you heard of this before?
I understand the concept of it. I just assumed everything would be.
No, we're crazy. We're testing, and there's so much crookery in the food industry. It's bananas. It's so upsetting. So when it's third-party tested, that everything in here is listed and it's real, right? When it says it's natural, it's natural. When it says it's organic, it is organic. And every single ingredient that's in there, the quantity that they're listing is good. So make sure whichever protein powder you're using at home, just make sure it's third-party tested because that way it's verified. Right. But there's a lot that I don't trust. And especially when I see a protein powder that promises the world and is super cheap, I'm like, no, nothing. This is not. No.
Yeah. I mean, listen, again, it still can be an effective and money saving to be able to do that as opposed to like buying steak for something like that and to know what you're getting. But again, what I've done, if you are in the live shopping room at approvedtoshop.com, you're going to see everything listed. And I've also highlighted the protein. I'm curious. I see all the comments though from everything. So Dina, I love the top. Looks like bamboo. Okay, let's show those jars again. Yeah. I'm going to highlight those jars for you.
So pretty.
And again, if you are not in the live shopping room, but you're on my social media, comment Queen. And my robot will send you a DM to get there. Angela said the chia puddings are so easy to make and have ready to go. I love this recipe. Yay. So I'm curious. Now, so meal prep, we always think, okay, it's Sundays, right? Because we assume that everybody's off on a weekend. Meal prep can be on a Tuesday. It could be on the evening. It could be in the middle of the night if you work shift work.
I've done it on a Friday morning.
Right.
I had 5 minutes. And by the way, this will take you, I do my overnight jars the same way. One thing I forgot to mention, Dawn, is when you make one chia pudding, it's going to take you the exact same amount of time to make multiple. Half of the work is just getting the ingredients out. Right. Once they're out, it's like boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 right? So that's how I make these chia puddings.
So it's more efficient to make them all at once than to do one a day as 100%. Individual. Now, you're meal prepping once a week. So are all the recipes essentially designed to be in the fridge? You're good for the week.
Yes. Yeah.
So this will taste just as good on day one.
Absolutely.
Sometimes better on day 4 and 5.
So yes, everything has got a shelf life of about 5 days. The only thing I worry about is fish. fish, you don't want to freeze that.
Yeah.
But everything else, absolutely.
Brilliant.
So I think that's,
so this with my cookie.
Yes. Oh, there you go.
Like,
yes.
And this, by the way, is 2 servings. Dawn's
This
not
is
eating
2
all this.
servings.
I did bring
It's
Tupperware.
filling though, right?
I did bring Tupperware.
Yeah. I told you to bring Tupperware.
I did. So good. So good.
Okay. Okay. So, well, you know what? I think we should make something now.
Okay.
So if you don't have my cottage cheese book and you want a recipe for yourself, this is going to be my favorite breakfast recipe that I want to share with you. And Dawn's going to make it.
Okay. Oh, Dawn's got to put down her food. Dawn's got to put down her food and work.
I know.
Keep chiming in. Oh, yes. Avara Naturals, you commented Queen. So you were watching on Instagram.
Yes.
And now you are in our live shopping room. Let us know.
Yes.
Let us know how fun it is in here, where you can press buttons and see everything we're talking about while you watch.
Yes. Okay, so what we're making, I'm going to show you this first. I'm just going to come in front of you here. So we are making these.
Oh, and we've got those listed too. Let me find those meal prep containers. Yep, I've just highlighted those. If anyone's going, I need meal prep containers and I want the ones Simone
These are my
has.
favorite because they're glass. So glass is good. If you can do glass over plastic, it's always better.
Right.
And then,
and certainly if you're doing plastic BPA free.
Yes. And these are also oven safe. So everything I was about to show you, don't put the top in the oven.
And that because when I'm TV home shopping, like you do have to just remind people that every little thing, right? Like you don't like cranberries, don't use cranberries. Right, got it. Okay.
You can ask us questions too. There's no bad questions.
Lots of questions.
We do.
Like, that's the whole point here. Like it's literally like Simone is meal prepping for you virtually on this live stream class. So we're so happy you're here.
So happy. And this next recipe that we're about to make, you can make it and create exactly this. Okay. And this, by the way, is 6 servings. Okay.
So that might be your family or 2 days worth or all week for you.
This is all week.
If you're single.
Look at how delicious. So we're making protein pancake bowls.
Oh.
Okay.
Bowls. You're really putting like the food industry on its head there, because pancakes are typically like this flat little pancake. And you've literally done it like a snacking cake.
I know. Do you want to try it first just to tell people how it tastes?
Yeah, and you know, see, here's the trick. If I double dip, I get to take the rest of it. I won't do that. I won't do that.
No, take the whole thing.
No, I'm going to take a bite. So once again, and these containers are in our live shopping room. If you want, we've also got the cookbook if you want these recipes. So here we go.
So that's
a big bite. Oh well. Okay.
So this one here is just plain. Okay, and what we've done with this is we put some Greek yogurt on top, so a little more protein.
Put a candy in that. This should not be birthday to me.
You're gonna double dip it. You should double dip it. Have more.
I feel bad about doing that.
Okay, no, don't. Do it.
Your child.
Isn't that delicious? I'm
taking food out of your child's mouth right now.
She loves these.
This is so good.
Yes, I know. It's crazy. This is the thing that
cottage cheese is in here.
Cottage cheese is in there. So this is what I want to drive home is that breakfast. First of all, we feel like we should be eating less, that we should be skipping breakfast. That's not true. That will always work against you. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And this right here, I mean, don't ever feel like you can't eat something like cake. Like this is like eating cake for breakfast. It's so good, right?
Yeah, but I literally would also, this is like a good dessert.
You can have it as a dessert.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're, I always think like, okay, portion sizes and this and that, but like you'll figure that out. All the details are in your cookbook too. It tells you the serving sizes.
Yes.
You just want a bite of something. You put this in the fridge and you literally take a bite and put it away, right?
Totally.
Because if you are going to be having a need for that what you feel is like a cheat bite.
This is not a cheat.
You want to have something that tastes like a cheat bite, but actually isn't a cheat.
That's what I always say is you have a craving, great. Let's lean into that craving. You feel like something sweet, have something like this, but it's loaded with protein, it's loaded with fiber. That's actually going to help your goals, right? So you're not going to be sabotaging your goals with something like that.
It's in the cookbook. I'm going to highlight that right now. People, by the way,
we're going to give them the recipe
and you're going to
today, right now.
Okay. Well, because we're making it.
We're making it.
It's just not Dawn eating. Okay, let's go.
Okay. All right. Protein pancake bowls. And this is going to be 20 grams of protein per serving.
20 grams. So
it's big.
If you had that, you're pretty close to your meal goal for protein.
Yes.
Maybe 100%. Like 5 grams shy.
5 grams is nice to add a little bit of 5 grams. Yeah, which you can just have a little bit more. Okay, but first I want to show you this because everyone always asks me what blender to use. And especially if you have the cookbook, there's a lot of single serving things that we're making there. We make flour. By the way, stop buying flour. You can make your own flour with things like oats. This is the best gluten-free way to do it. You get organic oats. I mean, look at that. It's the cheapest flour. And all you're going to do is put it in.
And it's fresh flour. Sorry to interrupt. It's fresh flour. I mean, when I worked at the shopping channel, we have the Vitamix available too as well. And this is it's like under $100. So we're only showing this because it's so effective. But
I love it.
We would make rice flour and all that because at the time sourdough was huge. And I remember going to the bulk bins and like how long of that rice flour? How long has that oat flour been in there? You can make it fresh to order.
Make it fresh and it's not rancid. And this is the Ninja.
You got to plug in?
Well, yeah, I can back here.
Oh, you weren't going to turn it on? Or you were?
We can.
I don't know.
So
I'm like throwing her all over the place. Let me do that way. I've highlighted the Ninja blender, by the way. Everything, just when you go to approvetoshop.com, you're going to see the highlighted products we're using and the cookbook and everything. But click all products and you're going to see the whole lineup of everything. So if you go, I wanted those glass jars.
Let me show you how powerful this is.
Let me
blend. Yeah. Oh, I got it.
There you go.
Is that amazing?
Yeah. What do you like about this Ninja blender? Because we do have that, like I have the Vitamix. The Ninja blender cost-wise is under $100.
I think Ninja, I've got a Ninja everything. I have so many Ninja products. For the cost, I feel like it is one of the best blenders that you can get.
And it's got the different tops, right?
Yeah, and it's got multiple different tops. And you can also make your single serving smoothie in it and then walk away with it. Now, I do have a Vitamix as well. And I love my Vitamix because I use it so much. It's industrial strength, but I use that for full quantity things. I use this for single serving, like to make flour or to blend up cottage cheese so you get the clumps out for some of the recipes. I do recommend that in the book. This is the best way to do it.
Yeah, and by the way, the reason we're showing you all of this is because this is about meal prep. And,
you need the tools. You need the tools.
I mean, listen, I always go, like, at the end of the day, what do you really need? In a lot of cases, you need a knife and a whisk. If we talk old school, like the way our great-grandparents, but it took you longer. It's sometimes for dexterity reasons, like some people can't whisk.
Yes, that's true.
You can't necessarily get the texture. Like if you think of what it took for great grandmas to make flour, like they had this, more
stronger than we were.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we would all be in better shape if we did things like that. Except for you, you're a great. But I'm just saying, like, so the whole point of this is not to hard sell you on stuff. The goal is to teach you some things, recipes. I gotta still make this recipe, so we're gonna
make it. Okay,
but we want to give you the tools, and so we have access to all of that for you.
Okay, so we're gonna start with 1.5 cups. This is the oats. So we've made the flour right here. Okay,
so we did that. That's flour we made. Yeah, or we did another one.
We made another one
because you made this finer.
Yeah, so you can plonk that in. And you know what I love about this recipe, Dawn, is you put everything in a bowl. Just everything in a bowl.
So you have, your daughter is a little bit older.
Yeah. Oh, she helps me too.
And so at what age did you start incorporating? Is Shelby, right?
Shelby, yeah.
At what age did Shelby start being part of?
Well, I think I started getting more interested in my own kitchen when I was in my late 30s. And before that, I was not a cook. It actually really freaked me out. So I've come a long way in a short period of time, and that's why I'm so passionate about it, because it truly has changed my life. But I do love being in the kitchen with her, and she's so used to it now, right? Like this is just something that we do. And oftentimes when she comes home from school, she's like, "Can we make cookies today?"
So it's a nice way to connect.
It is.
And also when, again, I don't have kids, so who am I to say, but when they're participating, they're more likely to eat.
Absolutely.
The things as well.
And they can be part of it. Like if you want to throw some chocolate chips in there, okay. Okay, so we did 1.5 cups of rolled oats, blended first. Then we've got 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder.
I hope you're all writing this down.
Yes, write it down.
This is a good one.
I want everyone to make this because it's so easy and it's so good. Then we're going to do, half a teaspoon of kosher salt.
Kosher. Now, why kosher as opposed to like?
I don't even know. I have no idea.
I mean, first of all, we know like the iodized salt's very fine and it's got.
I don't know. I think kosher is supposed to be better, but truthfully,
if you have regular salt, you just want to make sure that it's right.
Himalayan salt in all my. Not Himalayan. Sorry. What do I use?
Sea salt.
Yes, Celtic sea salt.
Yes,
yeah. So I use that.
So you got yourself some salt.
But I don't know why kosher. The recipe says kosher. Use whatever salt.
She's like, please don't ask me. Please don't ask me.
I don't know the answer.
So why do we?
Sorry, Dawn. I don't know everything. Okay, and then we're gonna do 1.5 cups of milk. I'll do this because you're busy.
Tiffany said the pancake bowl is my favorite. No flipping required. Yeah.
Nice.
This is what we're making right now. Write down the recipe. Sorry, I know we keep interrupting.
Okay. Yeah, it's all good. 1.5 cups of unsweetened.
She gave me one and trying this.
3/4 of a cup of liquid egg whites.
Okay.
So 3/4 of a cup liquid egg whites.
And you can just buy these on their own, but like if you're somebody, like if you have a farm and you do things like with your egg whites and you do other things like with your yolks, like you can crack them, but like it's still efficient.
Do whatever. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this is the cottage cheese.
Okay.
Now I did use the cottage dreams and I added some water to it.
I want
to give it.
I'm just going to interrupt because I want to show. So different than when you get like your Dairyland cottage cheese that's already kind of milky, right? So cottage dreams is kind of like, it's like a dry curd.
Yes.
It's a dry curd. So the reason you did this instead of grabbing Dairyland, remind everybody again.
And so it's got no gums, right? Far less ingredients. There's only 2 ingredients in this one.
Whole thing?
Yeah, whole thing. And this is 3/4 of a cup of cottage cheese. I added a little bit of water. It was about 1 to 2 tablespoons. Just play with it and just make it look like you can't get it wrong.
Now we had a question that asked earlier, like if I was making something, because the cottage cheese is a little more expensive, or she just happens to have a regular, is it the same measurements?
Yeah, same. You just wouldn't add water. And in the book, I tell you this, by the way. In the book, I tell you this. Okay. And then we're doing, 3/4 of a cup.
Oh, is it vanilla?
Of BioEdge vanilla protein powder. Oh, I did that already.
I could smell it. I could smell it. Yeah.
So, let's retract. So it was 1.5 cups of rolled oats, which is this. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm losing
because
my
I could
mind.
smell the vanilla. Okay. I could smell the vanilla before.
So 1.5 cups of this, but then it's 3/4 cups of the protein powder. And again, I used this protein powder, which is going to give it a little bit of a vanilla flavor.
Yep.
And then I did add vanilla extract. So that is 1 tablespoon of vanilla. And now you just mix it.
Okay.
And that's what I love about this. I love it when there's not like 3 bowls that you have to do everything separately. You just put everything together.
This is why the apron too, by the way.
Yes.
Yes.
These aprons are water resistant.
And
stain resistant.
And stain resistant and water resistant and stain resistant. That's right. Okay.
So easy. You just mix it together.
Now so pancakes typically we do it so that it's still a little lumpy. Are we trying to get it smooth in this case? Or are we kind of just making sure that there's no powdery?
No, now I could have blended the cottage cheese, which would have made it less lumpy.
Right.
But I didn't. But it doesn't matter. Like once it comes to this bowl, like you don't care, right? But look at that. Once you're done, you're literally going to pour it in and one each bowl. I'm just going to show you one. And then we're going to put half of these on there.
Just like sprinkle them on top?
Sprinkle on top. And then that's going to go in the oven.
And these are just frozen wild blueberries. But, when we get to blueberry season,
you can get your own. You can do any berries, by the way. You could do raspberries.
Ooh, I like that.
Whatever you want. Cherries would be
like
fun
a little
too.
juice there. Plus, I want to drip it on your floor.
Thank you. So that's it. You just stick it in the oven and then it's going to come out. It's going to look like this. And you're done. How like we talked through all of that, but if you truly had to just go boom, 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 less than 5 minutes and you've got breakfast for the whole week. This is how this like meal prep will change your world and change your life, and it tastes good.
So this basically is that, but you added a few extra little toppings,
I did.
Correct? Right?
Oh, yes. Okay, so you know how this is 20 grams of protein as is. So I did add the Greek yogurt, which is going to give you more protein.
And you add some strawberries.
Yes.
That could be literally things you have. I'm just going to, my notifications are off. It's fine. It's just like the new iPhone wants you to like click something if you got hand gestures. It's not really doing anything. It's just everything's streaming fine. It's just annoying to look at. Now I can't see it. It doesn't matter. It's not really doing anything.
Okay.
We can see.
We're good.
It's like the new iPhone updates are crazy, but no, everything is fine.
Everything's good.
If you're watching in the room, let me see if we have any comments. Oh,
any questions?
Angela says the bowl is amazing. One bowl is amazing. So much less cleanup. Dina said, is that protein powder whey? Is it whey protein? So I'm going to highlight it again. Just
so it's vegan, it's plant-based, and it's a combination of pea and brown rice protein. So this is my favorite type of way to make protein powder with those
is whey protein powder not good?
This is not my favorite because it's just like it's not. I feel like it's quite processed. This is way less processed, way better for you. Yeah.
But if you happen to have like a different protein powder at home,
use it.
Like, we're not here to waste food. We're here to make.
Yes.
And that's the other thing too, Simone, like you've got, and I highlighted, by the way, let me highlight the bundle, which includes the digital cookbook, as well as the apron, and also the meal prep course, by the way, which is a $600 value. So
But you get that included.
You get that included.
Yeah.
And we've got it at an incredible price point.
So the meal prep course is where I take you on a journey. I take you on a journey of step by step how to meal prep for yourself first, because that's the most important person you want to meal prep for. So you have solo meals, right? There's breakfast that you're typically going to eat on your own, maybe during the week, lunches that you're going to have on your own, your snacks. So I walk you through. Hello, someone just bought a book? No.
Yay! Congratulations.
So when you want to learn how to meal prep for yourself first, but then I teach you how to meal prep for your family as well, and how to make your dinners smart dinners. So you're planning for them, but you're also making one meal that turns into multiple meals.
Yeah, and I think just to also reiterate this, it is of course about making your life less stressful, to make your time more enjoyable, including your meal prep time. But let's also acknowledge that this is also to eliminate a lot of waste too. So
oh my God, I don't waste food.
You don't waste food the way you used to possibly. Like I know for me, I'm like, oh, there's that spinach I thought I'd do something with, or there's that. So there are ways for you to look and go, gosh, what can I make with this spinach? And a lot of these ingredients you will have in your fridge, 100%. And especially once you build up your pantry.
100%. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to run through just a couple other breakfast ideas and how I made them, because these, you have to eat more.
I will.
I'm still hungry.
So this might replace for some of you, like going to the Starbucks and picking up those
egg bites.
And I've highlighted, I know you're all going to go, where do you get those silicone cups? I've got them highlighted in our shop room.
Like this, we didn't spray them because you're not using extra oils, and it doesn't stick. I can't tell you how many pans I've had to throw out if you've made egg whites before. Egg bites. It sticks.
And half of what you made, so you can't even properly track your macros because half of it's left. So silicone, just so you know, it's many things. It's naturally bacterial, microbial. And it's no stick. So which is why you did not have to put.
And you put them straight into the oven.
Can I try them?
They're so healthy.
So let me just show everybody. These are adorbs. I've highlighted them right now.
And I use them for muffins.
Oh my gosh. $15.38, and I can't count them, but I feel like you get 12 of them or something like that.
I think more.
Anyways, the link is at approvetoshop.com. While you are watching, you're going to see all the products. You're going to see the feature product on the bottom. And there's a little thing on the right that says all products. Click on that. You're going to see everything. Okay. How good? So what is in this one? What flavors did you do?
You can make these endless. We have so many.
You're getting good cold, I have to tell you.
Yes. So these ones are our grab and go garden egg bites. So they have onions, peppers, spinach, cottage cheese. So you're going to get that protein. I used to be of the mindset, I had eggs for breakfast. I had my protein.
Right.
Eggs are only 6 grams of protein per egg.
Right.
Right. So it's not a lot of protein. Plus you have to sit down and eat your eggs with a fork and knife. I love the fact that these are grab and go.
I've worked with, I'm going to tell you. So this is the benefit of working with Simone, who has done, I just wanted to get my little greasy paws all over it, all over her prize physical copy. You're getting a digital copy, by the way, if you pick that up. But I've tried my share of recipes, Simone. I'm not going to lie. I've tried, I tried the freaking cottage cheese flatbread and egg, and it always feels very runny and doesn't. So how is yours? Like your consistency is
so good, right?
I don't understand.
I don't understand either.
How many incarnations will you do?
Lots.
How many incarnations for you to create? Because that's what you're getting when you get something like this. You don't have to do the let's say expensive trial and error, but it is.
I know. You know what? I'm so lucky. We have an in-house nutritionist who actually went to school for nutrition. It's a whole nother level on me.
Food science, probably too.
She really knows her stuff, and she helped me put together all the recipes in here. Tiffany as well. We had our whole team back this up and try everything, and we tested it multiple times, which I'm going to show you with the bread as well. And we made sure that it works every single time. And it's delicious. Yeah.
Really, really good. I've highlighted the cookbook. Cookbook itself, digital cookbook is $32.
Yeah.
Well worth it. How many recipes are in the cookbook, by the way?
100 recipes.
Okay, 100 recipes.
100 recipes.
And not weird recipes.
No, nothing weird.
Not the thing you're going to go, I'm never going to make that. Because you be busy mom too.
Well, and
right? You're not going to waste everyone's time with these weird recipes.
Can I tell you why I actually put this book together?
Sure.
So it's not about cottage cheese. It's about, I know.
Hold on. We have got a big bowl of cottage cheese.
Okay, so let me explain because that doesn't make any sense. I love cottage cheese, but it was about years and years and years of working with women in particular who believe they need to restrict and undereat and not enjoy the foods that they love, right? So things like cookies and bread and donuts and bagels, and they're like, oh, well, if I, want to lose weight or I want to look a certain way, I can't have those things anymore. And for years and years, actually, I did tell people don't eat bread because you're going to be really hard pressed to find a bread at the supermarket that is gluten-free, that doesn't have weird oils in it. And that's actually good for you.
And it doesn't cost like $20 a loaf.
Well, that too. Yeah.
Right?
Even those, like they're not made well. And so this book was about teaching women to get away from restriction and actually have the foods that you love. You don't have to avoid bread. You can have the bagel. You can have the donut. We're gonna have donuts in a second.
Let me just tell you, the donuts that are over there, poor Timmy's. You might be but anyway, maybe not. But
let me show you the bread because this is my favorite thing on the entire.
Maria said the recipes in the cookbook are amazing. Plus, they tend to keep you full. Yes, because that's the goal. Protein fiber.
Protein fiber. It's a GLP1 hack. That's what GLP1 does. Is the hormone that we can naturally boost in our body. It basically helps us feel fuller longer, helps us feel satiated, and it boosts our metabolism. So this is what you're doing when you're having these things in the right
It's funny, the first time, probably like many of you, the only time I've ever heard the term GLP1 is when, all the medications came out. And I'm not here to talk about that.
No. We're not going to go there.
But listen, I mean, each their own, everyone's got their own journey. But Simone is just also saying like our body actually naturally produces it, which is why a lot of people are on these medications because this then prompts it, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah. But
we your body
we can do it naturally. And that's what we're doing right here.
With medicine, right?
Bread is going to boost your GLP-1.
Bread.
Are you ready?
Yes. Bread.
So this is my favorite.
I'm going to hold it real nice and close.
This is my favorite thing on the whole menu.
Look at this, guys. Look at.
We have toasted.
Bread.
So we have tried and tested that one like ad nauseum. Okay, so we're gonna make some. We toasted this already for you, Dawn, but I want to show you how you can take this bread recipe for those of you who've got it already and make it like this is gonna be heaven. Okay, so we're gonna take 1/3 cup of cottage cheese,
and this is the cottage dream. So
this is
that's why it's kind of like crumbly because it's a dry, but you kind of almost
I love it.
Press it down to make it almost like a cream cheese, but not quite.
Yes,
right.
It does have like almost like a ricotta.
Yes,
type
ricotta / feta almost.
Which I love. Yes, feta. Okay, so we're gonna put 1/3 cup. Like that's a lot, right? But each slice. Again, we've toasted this.
I've got longer arms than you.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, hold on. We're gonna do this too. Listen.
Yes. It's so bad,
but it toasts properly.
You know how exciting this was for me when we created it? Because it's like, I've been telling people for years not to eat bread. And now I'm like, no, I want you to eat bread because it's high protein. It's high fiber. It's actually good for you. It looks like bread. It tastes like bread. It acts like real bread. I still can't believe it. But this is my favorite way to have this toast. Okay. So this is like a little treat. Okay.
Yep.
So you're going to take your and that's extra protein, by the way, is adding the cottage cheese. So each slice.
And are you just using like a store-bought jam?
Okay. I am using.
And if you like our jammy jam, sometimes you get nice little chia jams.
Is this a chia jam, Tiffany? Fig jam. Okay.
But you can make like little chia. Anyways, we're not trying to create more work for you. This is a store-bought. Store-bought's fine on that.
Store-bought.
Yes. Of course. Treat yourself.
And then I'm going to do the honey. So again, like I want to make this a treat, right?
You should be working at one of those spas or like the Fairmont Whistler or something like that. I feel
gladly.
I feel like they should look at these recipes and go, here's the Simone Fairmont Whistler by Simone, by Queen of Cottage Cheese.
This is heaven. Like my mouth is watering right now. Okay, and then we're gonna take some pistachios and we're gonna sprinkle some pistachios on, and then we're gonna take some salt, kosher, whatever you want to do. And actually, I did way too much. Okay. And you're going to try this.
So it's like that sweet, that salty sort of, okay, here we go.
Like
I'm going to show you nice and close. Dip it on the cookies, but that's okay. All right. I'm going to take a bite in a sec. I got to check to see if there's anybody ready to see how big a bite Dawn can take. Do you know that you probably saw the huge bite I took. Always too big a bite. Here we go. Betty Jo said real toast makes great. Oh, she says makes great French toast.
Yes. Exactly.
Vanessa said, I'm celiac, so this is super helpful. Vanessa, I hope you're in our live shopping room. I can't tell on the platform, but we are streaming on all social media. Comment Queen if you're not in the room, or go to approvetoshop.com. You're going to watch.
Yes.
do you have the cookbook, Vanessa? Because again,
it's all gluten-free. Everything
gluten-free.
in it is gluten-free. And this is gluten-free bread.
Oh, yeah. I'll do yours too.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, we need to get to the last pieces.
Oh my God, it's 12:20.
I know.
We have lots of time though.
What time?
Unless you're kicking me.
12:50?
12:50. Oh yeah, sorry, 12:50. We have lots of time though, but we do want to be respectful of everyone's time. Look at this.
So what
I'm sorry, I'm on your way.
So tell me how good that is. Like it's heaven, right? This is a treat.
It really. So when I eat this,
yeah,
like this tastes like it shouldn't be good for me.
I know, it's good. It's good. I mean, the jam, you don't want to go overboard on jam, right?
No, but I mean, listen, this is the whole thing too. Life is for living, and because we've done the right things all around.
Yeah, exactly.
The teaspoon of jam, and only if you want it. By the way, like I could totally see just having honey with this.
Yeah.
But so what I wanted to ask you, and who didn't mention this? Vanessa says you're tempting me. Ha ha ha. When I eat this,
yes.
So I'm going to be totally blunt here. When I eat bread or pasta or anything like that, typically, I have bites. I enjoy it, and almost immediately I feel like I need a nap.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's because of that. Like we always think it's the carbs, but it's actually like so much more than that. And this should not do that.
No,
it won't.
No, this is going to stabilize your blood sugar. In fact, I'm going to show you with these donuts. I did in real time. I wore a continuous glucose monitor to test my blood sugar, and my blood sugar remained stable the entire time I ate these donuts versus when I ate a Tim Hortons donut. Sorry, Tim Hortons, I do love you. But when I ate the Tim Hortons, it spiked to double my blood sugar. This won't spike your blood sugar. Why is that important? Because every single time you spike, you're going to release insulin. This is fat storage. It's also low energy. Like when you said, I need to go take a nap. That's because you've just spiked your blood sugar. Right. And what comes up must come down. This is where you have zero energy. Your mood is going to suffer, and your cravings are also going to skyrocket.
It's amazing how immediate that happens. And I know you learned a lot with that glucose mart. You actually had a whole
sequence.
And you also had a whole workshop and cohort and all that. So when you go to Simone's website as well, which again is you just click on the approved to shop buttons, you have several different activations at any given time. So, you might not be able to get into the GLP1 clinic thing right now, but maybe next time.
Yeah, exactly. You can get on the wait list.
Right.
Yeah. So there's two big things that I want to leave off for today. The last one for cottage cheese is our donuts, because these truly are the star of the show, in my opinion. They're kid friendly. I mean, like, here is a way to pick up your kids from school, give them something like this, and know that you're not going to spike their blood sugar. And I've tested that in real time, which is just insane. It even shocked me, truly. And the other thing I want to show you is how to take one meal and turn it into 3.
Yes. So we're still going to be live probably for at least another maybe 15.
10 minutes. Yeah,
okay, 10. We're going to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Donuts, friends. And by the way, this is not us dissing Tim Hortons. We're just saying that if you felt like you had to give up on the things you enjoy, whether it's Tim Hortons, Dunkin' Donuts, any of them, doesn't matter. We want you to know that you don't have to sacrifice. There is no sacrifice.
There's
actually Rosalie Brown made up that little line.
I love that. But this is the point that I wanted to get across, is that, like, I want you to have the foods. I don't want you to live to 95 and look back at your life and be like, I didn't have donuts because I wanted to lose weight, right? Like, here you can not sabotage your goals and get to where you want to be. So this is the donut tray. I did include it because I get asked this all the time.
Highlight it right now. We're not very much, $21.99.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, and I use it on repeat in my house. My boyfriend Will just asked if he could borrow it. I'm like, I don't know. I'm making more donuts after this. Okay, but Dawn, I want to show you the glaze, because here's what the regular donuts look like when you take them out of the oven. They look like that. They're really
a little round cake.
Yeah, and we can open it up so you can see. Like, I love what they look inside. Yes,
there's nice density.
Yes,
they're little, like a little cake, almost like when you get a cake donut, like an old-fashioned cake donut.
That's exactly what it is.
As opposed to like a typical glazed donut. It's like that.
So, but I wanted to show you the glaze, because if you get glaze normally, and we have these heart-shaped ones for Valentine's Day. So you're going to just dump it in. Okay. And now this glaze is made with, are you ready? It's, there's no sugar. So it's free of refined sugar. It's cottage cheese, cocoa powder, and maple syrup.
Oh, I think I dripped a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, so like that. There you go.
Okay.
And then if you want to be like really fancy.
Oh, we're gonna do like a Reese's Pieces kind of a.
Yeah, you just go like this.
That like peanut butter.
Peanut butter. There you go.
And am I just eating it like
yeah,
this
you
now?
just eat it.
And so they harden eventually if you want. Or you can
It does. Yeah, this is overnight.
Yeah.
Okay. But I want
Cheers.
I want to hear what you think.
This isn't cheating.
Right?
So good. I said and Simone always says, she goes, Don will tell me she doesn't like it. And that's true. So off camera.
And they're not super sweet,
No.
right?
So this is what I wanted to say.
Oh, yeah.
I did not try these ahead of time. And I said, I'm not a real big sweet person. Like I don't go to buy donuts. My husband.
They're not as sweet as Tim Hortons. Like, but I didn't want to make them sweet because I want to eat. I want to enjoy.
To me, this is perfect. And to me, if you need more sweet, you can add on your topping, right? But this is the thing. Like nothing will change if nothing changes. So whether you are trying to score more time for the other things you enjoy, or you want to be healthier, or you want to, I'm not here to sit there and go, okay, we all got to lose weight or whatever. Like everyone's got different goals. It literally could be that you just want to feel less tired. After you eat bread.
100%.
So
yes.
It's all in the recipe book. I've highlighted the donuts to proof2shop.com. I'm going to highlight your digital cookbook on its own.
Okay.
We do have bundles if you want the apron. Actually, I'll highlight that one. And then when you click the link, you'll see all the different bundles we have for the cookbook. Okay, now we're getting to more meal prep and some more tools that will assist you if you desire.
I'm so excited about this because I want to show you how you can take it. And this is what's really in my meal prep course. Now, I spent months and months and months putting together. It's a comprehensive course, step-by-step guide on exactly what to do to make meal prep effortless. And this is a fajita tray bake. Okay, so Dawn, you're going to chop some vegetables. It's all about having the right tools. Now, if you're one of my clients, you probably have this already because I talk about it in my courses.
Right now, because everybody, I know it's going to happen.
This is if you're going to buy one thing, like this is one meal prep tool that you don't have. This is it.
This is the one.
This is the one because you're going to feel like I can handle this now. So you're going to take some onion. Okay. So we've got some onions here.
Oh, she's going to make sure that the amateurs can use it. Am I taking like the full onion? Like
that? You can just put
a little half onion. Okay. And you just show everybody, just like you see, got it in here like this. Okay. And I'm going to need a stable base. So this is why I'm going to put it down.
Yeah. And then just slam it.
And I'm not measuring. I'm not doing anything weird. Okay. And just
slam it. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? If you blinked.
Yes. But this is, I'll tell you why I love this for onions, because how many times do we cry with onions? And they're horrible and they're painful.
And one, and a two, and a three.
Yes. Oh, that's how you got to do it.
There we go.
And isn't that satisfying?
Are you kidding me?
That's satisfying.
And it's got this container. So if, I know we're making something different. If you're making a salad and you want chopped salad, everything,
put everything in there.
And then eat right out of this.
Yes. Isn't that satisfying? Okay. Now my daughter loves this. She's 12, and when she sees me bringing this out, congratulations. Thank you. So when Shelby sees me bring this out, she's like, Mommy, can I do it? Can I do it? And that is how you make meal prep go a lot faster.
Yes.
Now I'm just giving her the vegetables. She's chopping. Yep. And like my life is so much easier.
No cutting board. I mean, I'm not saying you're not going to have instances, but I just tell you, $25.99 for this little. We call it like a little slap chopper, but I think it's called a vegetable dicer.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
This is sweet potato.
Which is hard.
It's hard. And I don't want you to cut your fingers. This is why.
And I can still slap it.
Slap it.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that amazing? I love it every time. I love it every time.
So when you are doing like things that are cubed, you can see, and I assume there's also probably sometimes different attachments too that you can get. But if all you had was this, you got also even chops.
Even chops?
Right. Which is so much more enjoyable to eat a salad too that's kind of all even chopped.
Totally. Now be careful when you are washing these. These are blades. Okay. So don't cut yourself. But this is what I want to share with you. With this fajita tray bake, you're going to send everything through here.
Oh, congratulations.
You're going to send everything through here. So you're going to send your, we've got onions, sweet potato, and peppers. You're going to send it all through here. Then you're going to open it up and you're going to put it all on your tray bake. So that already it's simple. I love simple, right?
Yes.
And now this is your tray bake that's come out of the oven. Okay, with chicken.
And sorry, I might have missed this because I was checking. I just highlighted, by the way, the ultimate bundle, which includes the meal prep course. It's almost like you're getting the meal prep course for free.
Yeah.
You get get the apron, you get the digital cookbook, again, digital version of this.
Yeah.
And you get the actual course that will, you're already getting the recipes, but it also helps you with a system.
Well, the course is a system. And this was where I really wanted to bring you in and teach you step by step how to do this, because you have to have a system. And if you're going to be flying by the seat of your pants, like you're going to hate it. So this is going to make it so much easier. Okay. Here's one meal, right? Tray bake.
Yes.
Okay. So once you're done, you're going to take your tray bake, right? And you're going to make a bowl. That's one meal.
Okay.
Okay. So this is your fajita tray bake bowl.
Let me show that quick.
Yeah, easy. Okay.
Okay. So that's meal one.
Yes. And there's actually 4 ways that we can make this. So that's number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, we're going to take some fajitas. Okay.
This, by the way, is meant to save you time too. So imagine we did this one tray and we have 3 dinners or a lunch and 2 dinners or I like breakfast. Sometimes toss an egg on there too. Can be really nice.
Oh, that would be delicious.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay. Now fajitas is meal.
Congratulations. Oh my gosh. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
I love it. Thank you guys. I'm so happy that you're getting the course, and please message me and let me know what you first start trying in the cookbook and how the course works for you. But this is the fajita tray bake. Now, do you want to show you something really fun?
Sure.
You want to hold that?
Sure.
There are some sauces in the book that are made from cottage cheese. So you're getting protein sauces, which is going to change your life.
Usually sauces are the things like, I'll have a sauce on the side.
Yeah.
I can't have a sauce.
Exactly. And these are healthy sauces that are loaded in protein, and they're going to change. Now you can have your fajita, tray bake here.
You could even put a little hot sauce with that. And then you have buffalo dip.
Sauce.
Then you got a little creamy buffalo dip. And you could,
So this is a
Is this ready to try?
Yeah, but you have, no, that one, just that one.
Okay.
This is the ranch sauce that blows my mind every single time. If you have the cookbook, please try this. And
there's a little drip, so I'm gonna have just with raw
on its own. I feel like it's better than any like I'm not
Hidden Valley, stay hidden. I'm just kidding.
It's good.
I actually love Hidden Valley, but why? Why would you do that when this offers actual things that do good for you? And
I know,
it's not just a condiment. It's not just a condiment.
But this is why I love sauces, because now you can take something like this and make it taste completely different.
Yep.
So now you could take the same fajita, and I think you should do it separately.
You think?
You want it together? Okay, well, we can go together.
But there's not as much sauce. I only say because I don't want to waste your food.
It will taste good together.
I just don't want to waste your food.
It will taste good. So this is the cilantro dressing.
Ooh, it's dripping away.
But you could like
the whole tray is mine. It's dripped all over. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh. Okay, one night you could have it with the ranch, and the next night you could have it with the cilantro. And then you've got a completely different meal. It's good, right? It's a very herby. This one's like a very herby. If you don't like cilantro, you could do parsley with that one, or just do the ranch. Yeah.
So if you got a veggie tray, we just had Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah. And you could do the same.
You can do the
yes. That's true. That's nice with vegetables.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
And just a quick question.
Yeah.
And I know this is in the cookbook, but it's basically cottage cheese and some spices. Like, what is in here?
Oh yeah, that one is.
I don't need measurements because that's in the
just
cookbook.
Spices. There's dill in that one, which I absolutely love.
So you blended the cottage cheese.
And I used that hand blender. So I used one of these guys.
Oh, we use the
because it's such a small serving size, right? And that's important. It's going to be harder to do in a bigger blender.
I feel like you could drink this like a milkshake. It's so good.
Oh god,
it's
parsley, dill, garlic, onion. It's so simple.
Like there's no sugar in it.
No sugar.
And if you look at a lot of those bottle dressings,
lots of sugar.
You could actually use this as a salad dressing. So if you also wanted to drizzle on your salad,
exactly,
right?
And each serving is 10 grams of protein.
And a serving is what, probably a teaspoon or tablespoon? Probably a tablespoon.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
3 grams, I think it says. Yeah.
It's
that's
crazy.
a protein. Yeah. So it probably a tablespoon is typically. I'm just checking for questions.
Let's see.
Oh, Tiffany says I could drink this dressing. Well, you read my mind, Tiffany. Sorry, everybody's getting my little side view. It's because I'm working on. I can't see off the phone. Okay, everybody. So I've highlighted the cottage cheese ultimate bundle. The ultimate bundle includes the course. It includes the aprons, and it includes the digital cookbook. Now, when you click on that link, you're also going to have an option if you just want the book. You can get the book. If you want just the apron in the book, you can get that. So I've highlighted all of them for you so that they're convenient for you.
100%.
We've also, if you're on approved2shop.com, or if you're watching on replay, like on bits and clips on social media, the reason you want to go there is because then you can click the buttons while you watch. So if you're literally going, I want to make that tray bake with Simone, you can watch while you do that. So
Yes.
that's why we invite you to go
It's
there.
so
Plus,
good.
we're teaching you something new here. Okay,
Yeah.
what do we got?
Okay, so the first meal was the tray bake. The second meal was
The little
the
tacos.
the fajitas or tacos.
Fajitas, yeah.
And remember sauces, make it interesting, different sauces every time. And that's how you can actually take, you could just have the tray bake on repeat if you wanted, but have different sauces throughout the week, and it's a completely different meal.
Totally different.
Right? Okay, now the third meal out of 4, there's a fourth one that I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna demonstrate, but I'm gonna tell you. The third one, though, was a pasta. Who doesn't love a pasta?
I love a pasta.
And now this is a what is this? I use a quinoa pasta. It's a fusilli. This is fusilli, right?
Yeah.
I don't know my pasta.
Oh, rotini.
Rotini, thank you.
Yeah.
And it's a quinoa base. And you're just gonna
Can I just touch the texture?
Yeah, go for it.
That's the kind of thing. Sometimes like the different pastas.
I know.
I know, it tastes it's not mushy or nothing.
No,
like
it's
that.
a normal pasta.
It might even be better for even cold salads than a typical.
I think so.
Yeah.
This is go-go quinoa pasta. I don't have the link, but you guys can grab it anywhere. Now, this is the other tool, Dawn. So I don't know if you want to.
I'm going to highlight it. What is that scoop?
This is a scooper. So
$12.40.
This is the best $12 I've ever spent. Like if I was to go like this, I don't know.
I'm going to show everybody what it looks like. Sorry, just it looks. And by the way, it's a multi-purpose, so it could also be your dough scraper.
Yeah, but if I was to go and I had to do this, right? Yeah. Like it's going to take me 3 hours. I want fast. I don't have time. So I'm just going to scoop.
It's like a shovel.
And I'm just going to shovel it in.
Hand shovel.
And then I've got it, right?
Yep.
So I can make a giant mess like me. Okay. But now we've got a pasta.
I don't think we linked these spoons. But I love those spoons.
I love these spoons.
I love those spoons. Everyone's going to ask if I know it.
I mean, like here you've got a pasta, and you could have it hot, you could have it cold. It could be lunches, it could be.
And now, would I put anything else with it? Like if I wanted to put a little bit of cilantro,
absolutely,
in there, or a tiny bit of the ranch.
No,
again, it's protein. If you were to take like a salad dressing, now you're going, oh my god, look at all the extra stuff I added. But literally, it's literally like someone asked on there. By the way, how did the donut taste? The donut tasted absolutely fabulous. So I want you to know.
And Dawn will tell you the truth.
Well, yeah, and I mean, listen, I don't have to like everything. Just like you don't have to like what I like. I'm going to tell you what the experience is. And if Dawn says I literally hate donuts, well, then I'm going to go, well, this is great for a donut, but I don't eat donuts. Yeah. I'm telling you, I would eat donuts if that's what the donuts were. But if you love donuts all the time, then you have to think about trying this. Okay, I think I need to just try it. There's not a fork. That's
yeah, right here. I got a fork.
Well, thank goodness. You're letting me down. Okay, here we go.
So that's 3 meals from 1 tray bake. Is that good?
Yeah.
If you love pasta, like again, we've been told that pasta's bad. It's a carb. We got to stay away from carbs. Like we need to embrace carbs. They're healthy carbs, especially when it's made out of quinoa. Yeah. Okay, so that's 3 meals. So we've got the tray bake on its own as a bowl. Remember your sauces. Then we had the fajitas. Then we had the pasta, but there's one more. Okay. And I don't have it to show you, but this is how you could take the exact same ingredients and you can make skewers.
And is that part of your meal prep plan? Or is that in the cookbook?
So I teach you how to do this in the meal prep course.
And so if you are looking
this is in the meal prep course.
If you want that meal prep course, I'm going to highlight it. It's called the Queen of Cottage Cheese Ultimate Bundle. It's $97. It includes your apron, includes your digital cookbook, and it includes how many
4 weeks? It's a 4-week course. It's very comprehensive, very step by step. But again, you're going to walk away with it completely changed and understanding how meal prep works, how to make a system out of it, and how to enjoy it.
And if you don't need that, but you go, darn, I want that cookbook. I've got that separately, and we've also got the apron. And I will say, as you start to look at, what are you investing in? You're really investing in. It's the long-term benefit. It's not just the one-off. So if you go out for dinner, and I don't suggest not going out for dinner. I love going to restaurants.
Me too.
It's a one and done.
Yeah. Yes.
So what you're getting here are tools. It's like the whole kind of teach a village to cook kind of thing, right? And a lot of these, even when you look through the recipe book, these are tried, tested, and true, and they've been worked through. So if you're thinking, gosh, my flatbread always turns out runny. Well, it did for Simone at first too, but she went through 20 incarnations 100%. So that you don't have to do that. And that's really the benefit of this too.
Absolutely. And I have a lot on my Instagram as well, where I show you, little tips and tricks too. And I share it in the cookbook. I tell you, what to do to make sure that that's foolproof. But I just want to say, this is the fajita chicken skewers. So what you would do is you would choose the exact same ingredients that you had for the tray bake, but you would make them into skewers. So that's a 4th meal right there from those ingredients. Like
Yeah.
that to me is just how you make meal prep so much easier. You're not running around. And that's just one example. We have lots of examples in our meal prep course. But yeah.
This is cottage cheese. This is cottage cheese too, right?
Yes,
This is cottage cheese. Where's
the
the bread?
cookies.
The cookies. That is cottage cheese. Where'd our bread go?
Oh,
that's cottage cheese.
This is cottage cheese.
This is cottage cheese. And it's not just about cottage cheese. We talked about meal prep today, and we showed you incredible tools.
Yes.
I like to say my host pick is that little slap chop. I think it's fun to use. I'm going to highlight it one more time here.
All my clients who work with me, I feel like they all have this because I talk about it so much, but this is how you just make your life so much easier, and don't cut your fingers. Like the worst thing you can do is cut your fingers off. This, you're not going to cut your fingers, and it just speeds things up. So it's all about finding those little tools and hacks that are really, really going to speed things up for you.
I'm just going to do a last check of comments.
Any questions?
Marie Claude Rochette said, what kind of fajitas do you use? So probably what kind of tortillas? Do you have a favorite?
I do have a favorite. So there's Whole Foods makes one called Unbun, and they're made with, it's gluten-free and coconut flour, I believe, and coconut oil. They're delicious.
Britt says, love meal prepping made easy. Yeah, I mean, work smarter, not harder. Yeah. The idea is that you're going to have a fun time doing it. This is how we rewire our brain, right? Like, you know, to make it a joyful experience. It can be a family experience. It could be a solo meditation. Like we think sometimes, like, what's meditation? It really is a chance for you to just have mindful time by yourself. So could this, I mean, I know it's meditative. You work that slap chop, it's like meditation and working out your frustrations.
Your frustrations.
All at once.
Yes. It's true. And, you know, make it fun for you. For me, I put on some 80s music. I'm dancing around my kitchen. It's a bit of a workout. Like, I love it. I look forward to my meal prep, but it's also a way for me to feed my body and feed my daughter with healthy meals. Right. And so for me, like, I'm keeping that top of mind. This is so much more than me spending time in the kitchen. But again, I've shrunken that time to 1 to 2 hours per week versus 7 to 10, which I was doing and driving myself crazy. So my goal for everybody is that you truly find a way to make this effortless, because it can be.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm going to go press the stop the live. I'm going to let you just say a few little goodbyes, really, literally, just so I don't trip over everything.
Yeah, don't trip.
I'm not going to trip. And by the way, thank you everybody for watching Approved to Shop.
Yes.
It was an absolute joy.
So much. And if you have my cookbook or you bought it today, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting it. And I'd love to hear what you make and how the course helps you as well. And please send me a picture of you wearing